you tuned in live. KDK, DB, vibe. Where the slow jams ride, and the heart don't hide. KDK, WDB, we bring love back to R&B. Yeah. Turn it up, feel that energy. KDK, WDB, we bring love back to R&B. Come on, it's the sound.
Welcome to KDKWDB Radio. I'm yours, DS Walk. And KDKWDB Radio is brought to you by Deep Voice Radio, in which all of it is me. So, welcome to KDKWDB Radio. This is my show. It's been a while since I talked to everybody. I'm glad everybody's with me still. It's been a while. Your boy had to take a little break, had to take care of some things. I'm glad to be back doing what I love to do. I love my show. I love interviewing artists. And speaking of interviewing artists, I will have V. Davis. He's going to be joining us pretty soon here in the next 5 minutes. So, just want to say, because I'm a little hurt right now, Black History Month is over. And I hope we all learn and educate ourselves on Black history. But I just want everybody to know that Black history is every day because we out here making and creating history. So don't ever forget that. Black history goes far beyond the month of February. Black history from our ancestors, for the ones who were able to bring everything in the forefront to now, will always live in our hearts and our history books. But Black history, because we always are making history, will live on every day, and because we make history every day. KDKWDB Radio, as I always say, we want to bring love back to R&B music because we do R&B music do need some love in it. You know, if you're an R&B lover as me, you want your music filled that love and passion and soul. So that's what we're here to do. And the artist I'm interviewing today is a good friend of mine, V. Davis. And the reason why I'm interviewing V. Davis, not because he's my friend and I interview him so many times, it's because V is so passionate about R&B music. Before I even knew him. And he wants to bring love back to R&B music. If you hear his music on Apple Music, Spotify, if you check out his YouTube page, V. Davis, if you see him on Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, Pandora, whatever you take your music, listen to his music. You know, you got Shorty Is Fine, and if you've seen the template, Emotional. And his new song he got out talking about his granny. So V is very, very deep into his R&B music, and he's an independent artist. So that's another bonus there. But there's a lot of independent artists don't get the respect they deserve. They don't get the music play they deserve. They don't get the interviews they deserve. You know, you got a lot of people out here want to charge them arm and a leg, just get an interview or listen and hear their music, but they don't give them the appreciation. Me, that's what I come in. Because I appreciate all artists. I don't care what type of music you play. As long as it's good music, as long as you're passionate about it. And your boy just love R&B. So, with that said, he's going to tell us what's been going on with him over the last few months or so, because he has taken a little break. He had to take care of some things. He's going to tell what's been going on, what music he's been working on, what's his next steps, what's his goal, where is he trying to go with his music career. And by the way, if you didn't know, a little fun fact, V is a big fan of Chris Brown. If you didn't know, Chris Brown has liked some of his posts. Now, it'd be nice if Chris Brown just go ahead and work on an album or a song or two with the young fella, because that in itself will help a young artist who is trying to not just make it in the industry, but just want to be heard in the industry. He ain't asking for a handout $50,000. No, trust me, if they give him 50 grand, he'll take it. He ain't gonna say no. because that 50 grand help out his career. But I'm just saying, a lot of people out here who are independent artists just want some appreciation. They want to be heard. They want their music to be played in their city. They want the world to hear their music, hear their art. I think they deserve that time. And I think they deserve the time to be interviewed sometimes. Hear their backstories. Once upon a time, a lot of these mainstream artists were independent artists. So with that said, come to the stage right now, independent artist, V Davis.
Yo, how everybody doing today? I'm V Davis. Hope everybody having a wonderful, what we say, Sunday, a blessed Sunday. God is good. God is great. I'm happy to be up today and be able to make the next moves and wake up. I feel blessed. I'm glad for everybody too that's been supporting me. And I'm here to tell y'all what I've been working on. I actually took a little break for a little bit, had to get some things situated together, go through some life trials and tribulations, that's what we call it, and actually was able to learn more in life and being able to put more into these songs that I'm about to be making, which the first song is going to be Granny. I know I was saying that before, but I actually perfect this song. So that's one of the songs that I've always been talking about, but all the other songs are going to be new. That's why I ain't been talking or been, I know the names, but I kind of just want to hit people with surprise because people also been hitting me up in the DMs like, hey, bro, you done? Or, you know what I'm saying? That's this type of stuff that got me like, yeah, I'm just going to drop when you're not expecting it to come. So that's my goal. And my long-term goal is like like you was saying in the interview, like before we got started, I just want to get known. And I'm not asking for any handouts, just want the industry and people just to know who V Davis is, what made me start getting into music, and what I'm really doing with this music. It's not just, I don't want no fame or clout or just trying to get money. Hey, who don't want to get paid though for their work? But my goal is just to be set up in the industry and just let people be known global wide who V Davis is. And that's my goal, my long-term goal, to come back out and ship around, let everybody know who I am around the globe, move around different state to state, let my sound be known, do interviews, do shows.
That's what I'm talking about. I like hearing that. Young artists needs to strive for something. Young artists need to build on what they were doing. How they say you build a house brick by brick by brick. I got that from Batman, by the way. So Bruce Wayne. So that's I can't take credit for that.
No,
But it's like building a house brick by brick by brick by brick. So yeah, it's very important. It's very important that hey, you guys get the notoriety. It's for you guys to be heard, hear your music. Hey, it's like I said, Chris Brown seen your music. Okay, Chris.
that's why it's time to keep going. People
Yeah.
probably like, yeah, you got to just keep going. That's why like I'm finna make a comeback, and he gonna hopefully get his attention again. That's when I get back to that consistency, dropping and get the stuff going.
So, tell us more about the Granny song that's gonna be the first song of this new album.
Okay, so the Granny song, I'm expressing how I miss her and how the family events and things just not the same. Everything is just not the same with her being around. So I'm just explaining how I miss her and it just don't feel the same, and how like my feelings or things, it just when I wake up each day it just don't feel the same without her. So I'm basically
Mm-hmm.
expressing the pain of the old days, of like the days like I wish like we would still have, like I still had the time to talk to her and let her know really how I felt and things. Time go by fast and things happen. You see somebody, then the next day they gone. It's just like, yeah, it's like you never get the chance to say or do what you want to do in that time being. So it's like I'm just expressing it in a track, and I'm just gonna try to put some clean, nice vocals on it with some nice lyrics. And for people that like lost their granny or anything, anybody a lost one who might be close to them, it can relate.
Yeah, God is good because I'm blessed that my granny's still here. My granny's going through some things. I'm glad she's here. So, has anyone even heard a sample of your song other than yourself?
Nope. That's the thing about it. That's what's gonna be the best part. So yep.
Okay.
Yep,
So this gonna be a surprise for everybody.
yeah, instead of just putting it like little clips out, being too excited, just gotta take the time with it. Because when
Okay.
it comes out, it's gonna be worth the time once it's out. Because the promotion gonna be done and everything's gonna be done well. Might as well just do it all in one instead of spreading it out and being and rushing it out. But yes, when it comes, it's gonna be a surprising. Some people won't even be expecting it coming. Just how like quiet I've been for a little minute. Yep,
Okay. And you know what? The last time I talked to you, because it's been a while,
true.
you had did a song about your mom.
Yep, I did a song about my mom, and I actually also did a song called "Feeling Alone" with one of my friends. His name Classic JP.
Uh,
So
and
yep,
so
I
I
did two.
did see that song on Spotify. I didn't get the opportunity to listen to it. So what brought about that song?
Okay, so we just was expressing about how we were with a woman and how she don't have to feel alone or be alone, but drinking on Patron. So yeah, so just kind of like expressing, talking about a lady specifically, but drinking some Patron, expressing again. It's kind of sad, kind of not though.
Hmm. Okay. I would never thought that it'd be a song by Patron. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like yeah,
Sound
don't
like,
make
hey, why you alone? Drink some Patron. We not encouraging that. We not encouraging you to get drunk by yourself. No, 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 no.
no
When
for
you
real.
alone, drink Patron. Hey, that got a ring to it, by the way. Oh man.
My mom liked it. I let her hear it. She was the first one to hear it. When it came out, she actually liked it. That's what made me
Okay.
like that's why I had put it out and stuff. So yep. She was seeing it. I let her listen to it actually before I put it out. So yep.
Okay. Yeah. So how many songs? How many songs that I know? Let me rephrase it because I know all your songs are important to you. I know you love all your songs. They all have a meaning to it. Of all the songs you have made so far, which the one that close, nearest, dearest to you?
I ain't gonna lie, I love that emotional because my vocals was clean on that one. Emotional. I love that boy was so clean. That's why I love to post that song. And that one got a lot of streams and stuff. I love that one because I just feel like my vocals and everything was so clean on that boy. And yeah, they say man should have cried. That's why I like that one because man cried. That's I don't care what nobody say. That's why I like that one. I say emotional.
Okay. Oh, all right. I was. I'm not shocked by that. I'm not shocked. I thought you probably pick the first song you made, something like that, or.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a person that really I'm an artist that tell the truth. I see the progression in myself. Like I
Mhm.
see the progress like from the first song, from the middle all the way up. And that was my goal. That's what I was reaching for each time was to get better on that, to elevate them vocals, people to be able to like hear me what I'm
Mhm.
actually saying and how I'm flowing it in the rhythm, so you
Mhm.
can be like, you know what I'm saying. So that's been my goal, and that's the goal, and the goal been reaching. But I'm not done yet. Like I said, I just keep going. I strive
Mhm.
for more and just keep going.
So, what's the most impressive song that's on Apple and on Spotify that you've seen so far that your fans listen to?
Uh, I say emotional, right for me. That Shorty So Fine still be hitting. People still be pulling up and banging it. Like when I'm finna train the client, he'll be Shorty So Fine playing it. I be like, oh snaps. I don't even be knowing sometimes that people be listening to it for real.
Mhm.
But that Shorty So Fine and then my other single called Side that I just post. That's what made me post it again because I got too many homies pulling up on me singing my side lyrics to that song. That side song that I had post. So I see
Okay.
a lot of people like that song and the three songs, Emotional, Right for Me, and Side. I noticed a lot of people like that. Then I can't never leave out Froze. You already know Froze, bitch. I lift weights and I said that ain't gonna
Yeah.
never go nowhere.
Yeah.
It's on my top. Even though that's a rap one, I just like that one because it's catchy.
So, how does it feel that you get to hear some of your friends, some clients listen to your music while you're there, and you don't even tell them that it's you?
Yeah, I don't even be expecting it. That's what shocks me. That's why I be like, okay. And that's why we get a good session in, laughing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's a good time.
So, how does it feel?
It feels good actually to know. Cause I really don't be knowing. Cause you know how people be nowadays, they not gonna tell you like, hey, I'm sitting here listening to this. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to V Davis because I don't know what's, but for them to just pull up, and just, you know what I'm saying, to be listening, it's on their playlist. They even show me. It be on their playlist, Spotify, Apple Music. So just they be showing like, look, bro, listen to this. And I'm like, oh, okay. You a supporter. That's a drive that'll make you want to keep coming too.
Yeah, it does, man, because I'm not an artist. So I can sit here and tell you that. I can sit here and say, just by listening to you, that if anybody listens to my music and they don't know it's me, and they're playing it, it's blasting it, I feel good.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got no choice but to feel good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I've been around. Should I tell them that's me? No, that's not the way.
No, that's a good feeling.
Yeah. So I know you're trying to be the muscle man. I know you're trying to be the next Incredible Hulk over there. Are you bench pressing over 300 yet?
Not yet, but getting there. I'm pushing that 225 like it ain't nothing. No. At first I couldn't even lift that, but I'm almost getting there though. To that three. About to get to the
Okay.
big range soon.
In a minute, I might have to put you in the WWE ring. But I found your next opponent.
No, for real.
So are you still working with clients? But tell everybody about your V Fitness.
I built it V2 Fitness to help those who in need with any health and fitness goals that you may have, that you having trouble with, mainly trying to lose weight, gain weight, toning up. Even if you're trying to work on speed, I'm that guy. So I built it a brand, and it's basically online or in person, whatever convenient for you. That's why I built it online as well. So, if you're not able to make it to the gym and it's convenient for you, you have kids, you can't make it. I made an online system for you to help track down a program for you that's convenient, that can help you reach your fitness goals, whatever your fitness goals can be. I'm the guy that can help you achieve those goals.
Okay. And how big is your clientele now? Because I remember you had a couple.
So
You
at
was
first
working
I was
with.
starting off slow. Now I feel like in that too, I'm reaching my goals. Sometimes I have 4, sometimes I have 5, sometimes I have 6. 6 is the most I got to so far, but it's showing me the climate is reaching as they see the results. You got to see the process sometimes, before you just go and you want to go and buy things. I understand some people they want to see, but they seeing it. It's a lot of people that's been hitting me up. So I might have more than now. Right now it's 4, but it might be more than that. The way that my line been, people been hitting me up, and it's about to be the summertime. The summertime pick up when the summertime comes.
Okay, yeah. You definitely say everybody want to look good in the summer. I just prefer just look good all year round.
True. That's why I
Yeah,
stay in there. It's not just no one season for me.
yeah. And like I said, I remember you had one client, and you had showed me and your client before an actor, and he was a bit not a heavy set guy, but he was pretty nice, big.
Yeah.
But then once he started working with you, then you could tell he slimmed up, and you can see his muscles. It was all kind of defined. So that's good work on your part.
Yeah, thank you too. But yep, that's how it goes. Results mean everything. That's what people want to see, and that's you paying your hard money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure you get the results.
Yeah, so whenever I hit this millions of dollars, I just hire you to be my personal trainer. I want to get those 28-inch pythons.
No, for real.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. So our interview's coming to an end, but I want you to take it home, and I want you to let everybody know where they can find you, where they can listen to you. Take it away.
Okay, so on any streaming platform, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, any streaming platform, you can find me at V Davis, VDAVIS, for any music, good R&B music. And also, if you looking to get in shape and you trying to get up off that couch and you need a little bit of motivation, all you got to do is follow me and go check out my content. And if you looking for a session, at V2 Fitness with 2 underscores, V2 Fitness with 2 underscores. And I'll make sure to respond back on time.
All right, all right. Oh, one more thing before we leave, because we got 20 seconds here. Black History Month, what it means to you?
Black History Month means celebrating for our people, our culture. So basically, I celebrate Black History Month like it's every day, like how you said. I don't just go off the month. I feel like we should celebrate each other, celebrate our history, our culture every day of what we done. Cause it get excused away in the world. Like they forget about us, what we done, like what we accomplished as being black. It's hard as being a black African American. It's kind of hard. I feel like we should wake up every day and celebrate each other, what we accomplished, what we're doing every day, because it's a goal, it's a step that we reach into and to accomplish, and we showing the youth that hey, you can do this, but you got to do this the right way. But come on, get your head in the game. Yeah, I treat it like it's a celebration every day. Black History Month means a lot to me. I love what our people do. I look into it. Black history was my favorite subject when I went to school. I was always locked in, learning about slavery and things like that and what went down. I feel like that's very important for the youth to know, and because they don't talk about that, because that happened years ago, and people think it's 2026 that things do change, but hey, you can't never forget about what happened back then. It won't never go away. Our grandsisters, our aunts, or whatever was a slave, picking cotton and all that. So and things like that. I take Black History Month as it's an everyday thing to me. That's just how I feel. You got to celebrate it every day,
All right.
because our
Yes,
black people are doing something great to me. That even though they accomplished things back then, we're still going and still
amen
keeping
to
that
that.
legacy going.
Amen to that. I'm glad you said that way. And remember, every day when we step outside, we're creating history. A lot of things we create history don't be in history books.
Right.
That's why it's important that every time we make history, it has to be documented and it has to be told.
Right, because they try to hide
The
it.
story of Black history will always, always continue, because that story will never end.
Right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on KDKWDB Radio. V, thank you for coming on. And
Yes,
V will be back on once his album is done, or he might hit me up like, hey, I got a couple of songs I want to talk about it. So look out for him, and remember, follow him, support him. And because I'm telling you, love his music. This is DS1.
KDKBDB vibe. Where the slow jams ride and the heart don't hide. KDKWDB, we bring love back to R&B. Yeah, turn it up, feel that energy. KDKWDB, we bring love back to R&B. Come on, just the sound of what your heart needs. Late night, daylight, same feel. Real talk, real love, all real. From the classics to the new wave, every song sound like bouquet.